There's Miss Stephanie. She's over here getting hard at it. She's doing fine. I'm using a little old ultralight here. And kind of doing a little different rig than what I was doing yesterday. I'll show you guys here in just a second. Hopefully I can catch one real quick and bring it in and show you. Yeah, I think I got some weeds on my line. Here, let me show you what I got going on here. Yesterday I was using those little number 14 treble hooks, and they work okay, but I wasn't getting bit as much as I would like. I got to talking to a guy last night. Big shout out to Mike Betts. Awesome guy we met last night. Him, Caleb, and Chris. And he gave me some pointers. I switched to a like a number 8 or number 10. I think this is number 8 hook. I got some of these little power bait trout eggs and a little piece of red worm. I'm just covering this worm and putting that little bead right there on top of it, and a little bitty sinker, and just throwing it out there, letting it kind of sit and letting it kind of drift along the bottom. And this morning we had a pretty good success with that. So big shout out to Mike, Caleb, and Chris. 3 great guys we met here and got to hanging out with last night. And Mike's also an Army veteran, so shout out to you, Mike. Thank you for your service, my friend. All 3 members of the ministry and missions, good dudes. It's a pleasure to meet them. And I hope you guys see this. If so, thanks for the tips, man. Just had somebody flip out of a kayak over here. I'm trying to be nonchalant like I'm not filming it, but it was pretty funny. Anyway, here's kind of what we're doing with this. Kind of throwing it out there in that little current. We're up here on a little gravel bar. Kind of throwing it out there into a little deeper water. And just let that thing hit the bottom. And it's just going to sit there and roll along the bottom. Oh, all right. Stephanie's hooked up. Good job. Looks like she's got a pretty good one, too. All right, good job. Hey, I got one, too. Nice. Doubled up. Good job. Here, let's get him in that net. Here, throw him in that net. There you go. All right, that's some action right there. All right, come here, buddy. Hey, that's a pretty good one.
Yours is really good. Look at you.
Oh, he's a fighter. That current helps a lot too. He's really not that big. He's just in that current. Makes it look good.
I hear drag. It's huge.
Right, hit him. Hey. Oh,
I got mine.
Yeah, I think I can walk mine to the bank. All right. Should have got another net, huh? But anyway, like I was saying, just throw it out there and let the current just kind of roll along the bottom, and it just kind of bounces its way along with the current. Oh no, come here. And these guys can't take it. They just come up and hammer it. But hey, Mike, that fish is for you, buddy.
This one too.
And this one too.
Thanks, Mike.
So appreciate the tips, my friend.
How awesome.
But yeah, when I first started coming down here, I still don't know anything about trout. I mean, this is only my 2nd trout trip in my life. Came down here with my brother a couple years ago, but everybody was saying, you know, you got to use the tiniest little hook you can get, like them number 14, 16s even. And yeah, I mean, I get it. The hook's little and you can hide it and they don't see it and all that. But man, they swallow it just about every time. They're constantly throating that hook and kills them and all that. So I noticed yesterday my hookup rate wasn't very good either. I was getting all kinds of bites, but I just couldn't hook up on them. Oh, I had a little thump there. But anyway, I switched over to this number 8 or 10 hook, whatever it is. I think it's a 10. And my hookup rate has went up to a lot more. So something to be mindful of. It may not be the same for everybody, but it's working better for me anyway. There we go. Dude, he smoked it. That gum. Well, he feels good. Like I said, he's in the current, but that gum, he hit it hard. Come here, buddy. There we go. Come on, buddy. You know you want it.
Take it.
Take it. There we go. All right. I knew you had it.
Richard.
What's up?
That's rude. I'm literally right next to you.
Sorry. Sorry, baby.
No, you're not. You're not at all.
Nah.
A little. There's a little truth to it. Just a little. Mainly two.
There we go.
That's about how big mine was.
Fill it up for a half second. Thank you. Here we go. Another one. He's coming to see you, baby. He's coming over your way. He's coming to hang out with your fish.
Come on, buddy.
Well, I love this little rod. I feel like a monster on this thing.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Always swallow that.
Did he?
I can't even see a bead.
Man, even with these bigger hooks, God, they still just swallow this thing.
He's like,
Oh, we'll get back in that net. Oh, I got him on the... Oh, third time's the charm. Come on. There.
there's
Let's
something wrong
see.
with you sometimes.
I know. Kind of like bumping, man. We're like Creole. We're bumping for trout.
Bumping for trout. That's going to be the name of this video, Bumping for Trout.
Here at Creole, you inspired us. We're bumping for trout, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, we're doing okay.
He's doing great. I only caught one. He's doing great, though.
That's right. She didn't get skunked. All right. All right. Swing him this way. Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water. All right, just swing him towards him.
It's so little.
Come here, you little sucker. Got him.
He's tiny.
Check him out. Oh, he's a pretty one. Well, I love fighting them on these little ultralight rods. This thing ain't, I don't know, 4.5. It's 5 foot long. Super light action. Man, they just feel like monsters on this thing. If I can let him go, if he ain't hooked too bad, I'll let him go. I don't want to film a stringer just yet. Oh, quit now. Getting all water up in the net. There we go.
You know, even for these being as small as they are, fighting them against this current is just the
I
funnest
know,
thing in the
right?
world.
These little jokers fight like crazy.
They take it down like an 80-pound catfish. Not that I know what that feels like, but
All right, here we go, guys. We're going to turn this one loose. See you later, buddy. Away he goes. Exactly where you just was.
I know. Stop catching the fish, Richard.
Sorry, babe.
No, you're not.
I wasn't trying to, honest.
Pull.
I was trying to help you
Pull.
up, and he just bit it. I couldn't help that one.
I'll get my bag, man.
Come on, buddy. He's hooked good enough. I think I can turn him loose. There we go. You gonna make it? Oh yeah, he kicked off. Look at there. Like a pretty good one. Keep him in the water. There you go. Come here, buddy. No, come here.
Teamwork, teamwork. Get him.
Nice.
Trying to be on a YouTube video?
Hi, Boomer.
Hi, Boomer.
Check out Boomer in his life jacket. That's cool. We got to get one of them for Gemma. Man, he got airborne. That's an acrobat trout there. Oh, yeah.
It's just a...
Come here.
It's a baby.
Oh,
I think it's small.
he's a little guy. Yeah, our new friends we made. Mike was telling us last night, they do a lot of mission work. They were over in the UK for a long time doing missions. And I think he said they're fixing to go to Greenland. Man, that's awesome. They're going to go on a church building mission trip to Greenland. That's pretty awesome. Good luck to your endeavor, buddy. We'll definitely be praying for you and hope everything goes good. Oh, that was definitely a bite. There we go. Oh yeah. Man, these things are fun on this light tackle. Oh, he's pulling. That current helps too. It makes him feel a little bigger. There we go. Something was up with my drag. It was wonky. It wasn't letting out. I'm just kind of overplaying him just for the fun of it now at this point, guys. So just quit fooling around, get him in the net. All right. Oh, he's a little bigger one. Even though he's a little bigger, and will probably be a little better eating. He ain't hooked too bad, so I believe I'm gonna let him go. If he'd quit getting everything watered up in this net. And his jaw's a little hurt, but I think he'll be all right. We're gonna let him go, fellas. Thanks, buddy. There's one more. I think he's a little guy. He is feisty though. Come here, buddy. Oh, calm down now. I'll get that hook out of your face here in a second if you quit. There we go. All the things are pretty. Look at all that pink down their side. Dots all over. Yep, he gone. They sure are pretty though. And a lot of fun to catch. Sitting there watching you, and he about took this thing out of my hands. He smoked this thing. These are some feisty little suckers. I don't know, man. I think he's just mean.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
I don't think they're that big. They're just mean. Well, they got attitude. Look at that little bitty fish right there. About yanked this rod up plumb out of my hands. They're just mean. Oh yeah. Oh, he's a pretty good one.
That's a good one. That's not a small one.
No, he's pretty good size. I mean, by comparison.
Bigger than the ones I've been getting.
Oh, I don't want that hook on my thumb. Come here. Put that. There you go, guys. His jaw's a little tore up. He'll live. That's a pretty one, man. Watch him go. Oh.
Oop.
Come back, buddy. Come. There he goes. Thanks. Oh, man. I bet you probably 20 so far. Yeah.
I finally got some.
She's got a whole stringer full, man. Heck yeah.
That little tidbit of advice you guys gave us, it was the best thing in the world.
Absolutely.
Man.
Speaking of Mike, there's my buddy right now. He's the guy that kind of put us on him, and there's Chris. He's the guy that was give us that little bit of hidden information that made all the difference.
Glad you guys are getting on it. Yeah.
Finally, we weren't here 5 minutes. I caught one and I was walking over to him so he could net it, and then he caught one. So
yeah, we doubled up right off the bat.
It was awesome.
Yeah, man, that little orange thing right there made all the difference.
So that'll be the now the action is continuous.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We found just one little spot we kind of throw up and just let it float down into, and just wham, about every time.
That's what we do.
Really, man, it's a blast.
Good deal. We're glad you guys are catching them.
Yeah, I've been any of them that's hooked good right here, like in the mouth. I've been kind of turning loose. I've been just keeping the ones that's throat hooked or gill hooked or something that's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just kidding.
Catch our limit. Caleb, well, he's coming down. He took the barb off of his hook.
Oh, okay.
And he'll just that way he doesn't even kill anything.
Hey, that ain't a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
You may do that.
So.
Hey.
Yeah, because I'm just having a blast just finally catching some, so I just want to.
Now you don't want to go in.
Yeah.
What I like about him is you catch a good, because he caught one big one yesterday, and I caught one just pretty close to it.
Really?
But you get them in that current, and they fight in that current.
Oh yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's amazing. These little guys that big, man, they're in that current. They feel huge, and these little light rods. It's such a blast.
I told him when you get a bite, it's almost like a surprise because you don't know if it's gonna be a big one or a small one.
Right.
At the same, so I'm like,
Yeah, I'm working on. I got one more to fill mine,
Thank you.
and then we'll probably call her quits. But
Man, I'm real happy about that. That's awesome.
yeah, thank you.
See how happy we are. Thank you.
making for some good video and making mine and her day. It started off kind of rough, but
Yeah.
it sure turned around.
Number 5. Woohoo. Oh, he's tiny.
Hey, it's a fish. You count.
Bluegill.
I'll be done. Alrighty. This might be the last one for me. If I can keep him hooked and get him on the stringer, this is going to be my limit, and I think we're going to call her quits. We're going to get Stephanie one more for her limit. He's a little guy, but he'll eat. Whoa. Man, he did some acrobat moves there. All right, folks, we've come to the end of our trip. We're packed up and headed back to Missouri. We had a great time this weekend. Got to meet some awesome people, make some new friends, got to catch a lot of fish. We just had a great time. I want to thank all y'all for coming and watching the video, and if you stuck around to the end, you rock. And man, if y'all's gonna get out here in God's country and enjoy the creation, why don't you take a second today and just thank the Creator for it. And since we're doing it in peace and safety, why don't you thank a veteran for that. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. God bless.